the Clash of Cultures to continue the 2023 college football preview. Today we're going to be talking about Nick Saban and his legacy. But before we get into college football, like always, we want to thank you guys for the love and support. A lot of things happening here to include the pickem. So that link will be below. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. And at 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a signed Heisman jersey. We also have live shows happening twice a week. So now that we are into the season, we're into game week. Please stay tuned for those. Those have been so much fun. So with that being said, Stephen, what's your thoughts on Nick Saban and his legacy?
So, well, those of you guys stumbling across the channel, or those of you guys who've been here, I'm gonna know this is kind of a weird video to do. But a lot of mainstream media, and what's the dude's name? The SEC dude, the ball dude.
Oh, you're talking about
Feinbaum. Yeah,
Paul Feinbaum. Yeah.
He came out and said that either if he doesn't make the playoffs or something, like his legacy is tarnished.
That like when you said you wanted to do this video, I was shocked. And Feinbaum, you got to understand, Feinbaum is a shock jock. So that's his job to say crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just think like that's so far from like the truth. And for the casual college football fan, when you see that, they're going to take it and run with it. And it's like, because they don't know, obviously, the history of Nick Saban and what he's built at Alabama. And even before at Alabama, when he was at LSU, I just think it's crazy that is somebody who has that much of a following and is so mainstream can say that. And like, he doesn't get any sort of, bashing or hate towards him, which is crazy because it's almost like taking advantage of your platform or of your status on a platform. And I think it's crazy because you talk about Nick Saban winning, 7 championships or however many he won, 6 with Alabama.
Seven national championships, 1 with LSU, 6 with Alabama.
So it's kind of just crazy to think. So I wasn't going to pull up anything on the screen, but I found this before him. So this is just his coaching history based on, his time. If you just look at his win-loss percentage, he has an 80% win-loss percentage, and he's been in the SEC for the last 23 seasons. Like, I don't even understand how you could say how his legacy would be tarnished. If he went 6-6, his legacy wouldn't matter. Like, nothing would happen to his legacy.
I mean, if Nick Saban went 6-6 for 10 years in a row, I don't think his legacy is tarnished. I still don't think it's tarnished. This is a guy who won 7 national championships. How many coaches, and I don't know this off the top of my head, I'll look this up in a second, but how many coaches have more national championships than Nick Saban? Even if he, if we're talking about, and I don't know Bear Bryant and how many, but if we're talking about maybe 1 or 2, like if at any, I think he may have the most, but, and then to have done it at 2 schools, I don't think he can tarnish his legacy. I think Nick Saban will go down as the greatest college football coach of all time.
He has the most. He has 7. Bear Bryant has 6, and Woody Hayes has 5.
I think he goes down as the greatest college football coach of all time. Again, if he was the coach another 10 years and go 6-6 and never make the playoffs, because he had one of the most dominant runs for a coach in college football history.
And I just also want to say something. So if you look at his bowl record, he's 19-11 in the bowl games, but if you look at from 2015 and on, so he went to. Obviously, the Citrus Bowl and the Sugar Bowl weren't playoff games.
What happened to the bowl in 2014? They went to a bowl in 2014. I remember. What happened?
Oh, so that was the first playoff. So what happened
to them?
They lost.
To who?
Ohio State.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we put that out there on the record.
You ain't won a championship in 10 seasons.
I wasn't sure. I wanted to know the information.
Dude, that's crazy. Anyways, like I was saying, so if you look at their bowl record, they've won the last 8 bowl games that they played in, and 6 of 8 have been first round of the playoffs. And if you look at their AP ranking in that game, they were number 1. So if it wasn't a playoff format, they would have been playing the national championship game. Not to say that they would have won, but it's like they played obviously more playoff games than anybody currently, and they're 3-3 in national championship games. So I don't think you can sit here and say with a straight face that if they were to, even if we say 9-3, worst case scenario, 9-3 or 8-4, whatever you want to say, his record is, his legacy is not tarnished because how many 10-win seasons has he had in a row? Like 16 or something crazy?
I think this is Feinbaum being a shock jock, trying to get a reaction. There is nothing that I think Nick Saban can win no games this year, and his legacy is not tarnished. Now, obviously, I'm sure people, but again, first of all, there's no way that would happen. But this guy has the most national championships in college football history. How do you tarnish his legacy? He goes down until somebody has more national championships than him. He goes down as number one to me. And to be honest, I don't think Nick Saban is done. I think Alabama is going to be in the thick of things for a number of years. Now, I know he's getting up there. I think he's 71 this year. But I think they're going to be in the thick of things for a number of years. I do not think, and again, I don't have them as the national championship winner this year, but I suspect they're going to be in that conversation. I suspect they're going to have something to do with who does win the national championship. And like we talked about, Alabama is still recruiting at a very high level. I don't think they are going to go away anytime soon. The question really becomes, at what point does Nick Saban want to stop coaching?
Definitely. So let us know in the comment section what you guys think of Nick Saban, think of Alabama. What is your prediction or projection or outlook for them for this year? What do you think the mark is that he would need to hit for kind of this conversation to be stopped or to not be had? Also, make sure you guys join the Discord below as well as the Pick'em. Dad, do you have trivia or do you want me to give you trivia for today?
I mean, I can always do a little trivia.
It's up to you. Go ahead.
Oh, you got something? Go ahead.
I have names. All right, so same thing. We're going to do guess the college for the NFL player.
Okay.
All right, so first one we're going to do Cam Chancellor.
Cam Chancellor, the safety.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm between two schools. I'm going to say Penn State.
He did not go to Penn State.
Virginia Tech.
He went to Virginia Tech.
I was between Penn State and Virginia Tech.
All right, so he did go to Virginia Tech. Next person, where did Eric Weddle go to school?
Nebraska, right?
No. He went to a top 15 school that's ranked right now.
Eric Weddle. I don't know.
He went to Utah.
I did know that. I remember him there.
Okay, where did Aqib Talib go to school?
Okay, I know this. Aqib Talib. Damn, I'm trying to picture him in his college uniform.
This is a weird one. It's Power 5, but it's a weird one.
I'm trying to picture him. Okay, I know he literally got into like a fight, right? Didn't he go to jail or something?
That was in the NFL that he got into a fight.
No. Didn't he just get in a shootout?
It was some Pop Warner game or something. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And
what does that have to do with college you went to?
I think this was back. I think it was there.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
In the same area.
Yeah, I don't know if it was.
Virginia?
No, we just talked about them a couple days ago when we recorded. Obviously, this video is going to come out in a week or so. But we just talked about them. Literally, we talked about them on the live show.
We talked about this school on the live show. We talked about a lot of schools on the live show.
They had a whole segment.
Oh, Northwestern?
No.
Well, Northwestern had a whole segment.
He went to Kansas.
Ah, okay.
We talked about their stadium.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one. Where did Eric Berry go to school?
Tennessee.
All you did that one pretty fast.
Yeah,
all right, that was the. Go ahead.
Ohio State was trying to recruit him.
Oh, gotcha. So that was the trivia for today. As always, if you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment what you guys want to see, what your takes are. It's been super fun growing. At this point, we're probably around 950 subscribers or so. We've recorded about 4 or 5 videos in the last couple of days, so we're going to be pushing them out in order. We have the season kicking off. It should be tomorrow by the time this video comes out. So make sure you guys come back for the live show on Sunday. It's going to be super fun. But as always, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.